I'm actually extremely angry. I'm extremely angry right now, and I'm going to peel back each and every layer as to why. Bullies in high school, they're still here. You're still here. You're still here after all these years. Bullies in high school, you are still here. And the only difference is you're not in high school and you've gained about 7 points of IQ since last we've met. And you haven't changed. You're just as pathetic as ever. Bullies in high school. We have so many different names for them nowadays. No one understands this. As far as I know, no one understands this. People keep reacting to things as if it has a different name. It's the same team. They are bullies from high school. I really do think this is pathetic. We have 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old men and women who haven't gotten over the time that they felt like they were the ish in high school because they were able to push around people who couldn't speak up for themselves. But let me start from the top. We're so busy throwing names around at each other that nobody knows who is who and what is what. The typical place that anyone would like to start is that you don't know who to trust, right? The only people who would say that you don't know who to trust would be the very people who are either gaslighting the ones who want to trust someone, or the people who want to trust someone are talking to themselves. They're talking out loud and they're trying to verbalize what it is about what they don't trust so that they could see. They're trying to reflect or project something to see themselves. So you have those two stages. You got people who are making fun of the fact that they think you don't have anyone to trust. So basically, what you have in the real world are bullies who are abusing the fact that there are people who are openly expressing their vulnerabilities. Bullies in high school. I know you're still out there, and please understand that I still think that you're just as pathetic and weak and pitiful as I met you when I saw you in high school. You're just as lame and weak and poor and impoverished. That's it. You're just as weak. The only thing now is that you're just hiding. You're hiding amongst the global scene on social media. It's not the trolls. It's not the trolls. Not this time. Bullies in high school, all you have done is find a larger playing field to do the very same weak-minded, pathetic things that you've been doing since high school. Making fun of people who are just trying to be a little bit more open than they were yesterday. And I really despise you for that. You have my deepest hatred. The most loyal of my darkness I commit to you because of this. You just cannot seem to let people go. And I know why. You don't think that you found a larger playing field because it's that much harder to hide how disgusting you are? Because that's what it is. You're disgusting and you know you stink, and you're finding a way to mix your scent in with everyone else so that it's harder to identify that you are still just disgusting. You're still a roach. You are. You're just using social media. You're using memes now. You're using what little creative talent you couldn't find back when you were high school, and you are dishing it out on social media each and every day, and people are sharing it by the thousands. I hope that you have regrets for each and every one of the things that people pick up without understanding the intention that you built these silly little memes to make fun of the world about. All you bullies are doing, as far as social media is concerned, is picking apart every single person you can possibly find who stands out from the internet. Either people or concepts, really, because at this point people understand that concepts are alive too, and so you're picking it apart and you're making fun of it and you're attacking every vulnerability of every perspective that you can possibly find out there. That's why you wake up in the morning. You wake up looking for ways to kill time. You have nothing better than to socialize with malintent. You have nothing better to do with your life. Your life is way too easy. Your job is far too simple for you. And all you bullies have done is find a way to make your lives so complex, and you find all these weasel words to move about as you do, as if no one notices, because I'm looking right at you and I have never taken my eyes or my sight off of you since high school. You are still here in the real world. You have gone nowhere after high school. You've done nothing with what you've learned in college. You didn't learn anything. You have learned nothing from any of the romantic relationships or the platonic ones. You've learned absolutely nothing, and people keep telling you your problem, and you love this though, because you don't get any attention. So can we start to backtrack now that as you're hiding on social media, what you're doing is the same thing you did in high school, where you couldn't get any attention, and so you just picked apart the vulnerabilities of other people, and because other people didn't want to be picked apart, they sided with you instead. Of course, they're cowards too, but because you had the responsibility of taking care of people, and you've completely neglected that for your own selfish needs and safety, because it is safety. Where did we get this concept of safety from, you pathetic bully? It starts at home. People say nowadays that you don't know who to trust, and the reason why they know that you don't know who to trust is because you bullies have grown up knowing that you couldn't even trust your own family with your life if you needed to. And all you have been doing was playing hide and seek and a game of tag with your shadow, with your emotions, and with your vulnerabilities, using other people as bait, using other people as a scapegoat for your emotional unavailability. You are completely full of nothing. And it's all because you were abused as a child. It's all because you didn't know who to trust when you were younger, and so you think you're just going to keep making fun of people until you die. Because everything is just a game. No one took you seriously, and so you don't take anyone seriously. But you have been ruining the world with every breath that you have been taking. Whenever you wake up in the morning, you are this very same bully who didn't have anyone to depend on when you were younger, and you have never changed. People keep trying to give you a different name and a different face, but you are the very same weak and pathetic individual hiding behind everyone and trying to call people out just to make sure that you don't get got. My hope is that this video catches your attention, catches your eye, and I hope this video gives you a complete mind blast and wakes you up to how much damage you have been causing in this world. You're not leaving this world unscathed, and you're not getting away. You're not. You're the very same bully in high school that I have watched bully everyone around me. And it's, once again, one of the most pathetic things to realize that you have just been targeted. All you know is that you were a target, and you don't know how to stop aiming yet, do you? Who's going to tell you to stop aiming? You don't know how to stop aiming, do you? But I suppose you don't want to know. If you being unable to know causes you suffering, well, I hope you never figure it out. I hope you never figure it out. I hope you never figure it out.